It's October 17th. I thought let you know what I've been up to around here. It's been very windy the last week. 30 plus mile per hour winds. Everybody knows what it sounds like, what wind sounds like on a video, so we did not make any videos up. Down to the last few cows to calve this fall. This is a group of some odd heifers. Thought I'd show you the outside of our calving barn. Any of the calving videos I've done, I think have all been in the dark, but this is the outside of it. The feeding floor, and then the inside, and then that alleyway is where it's all bedded, and then usually this floor is bedded, so all the cows actually calve outside, and then we move them into the barn. It was the original intention when this was built was not for that purpose, or this alleyway was just an alleyway, but I turned it into basically a calving barn without a roof, and it works really well. So that what I'd show you is what I've been doing. So I'm expanding it or adding on to it. So we've made another pen on here. This high tensile fence will eventually get removed, and then the continuous pipe fence will be installed. The problem with the high tensile fence is it has to be electrified to keep the cows from touching it or sticking their heads through it. Well, that presents a problem when you're trying to move a cow and a calf or whatever. If you need to get out of there, you got electric fence on you. And we also use it for all the cattle out in the dirt yards. This is the alley they come up through to go to the working facilities, etc. So it basically needs to be beefed up. You can see the posts are leaning and everything. So these posts will be pulled out, put bigger posts in, and then put pipe fence in. This high tensile fence, we will recycle it or reuse it. I have a couple fencing projects that I can reuse it. So basically we're just gonna pull the post and the wire up and stick them somewhere else. So basically how this is gonna work is this eventually will be rocked to provide a solid base, and then it will be bedded as well. And basically when I'm done, we'll have room to have 150 cows on a bedded area, out of the mud, they'll still be in the weather, but they will be able to calve on dry ground and bedded area, and they will have enough room that they're not crowded. Like I mentioned before, why do I do it this way? Is because I have to. If I was going to calve these cows out in the field, I'd need about 3 times as many acres as I have, and I don't have that. So basically it's an intense operation, calving operation, but it's actually more economical to calve them this way, versus finding more ground to rent. So how this will work in the end is we'll basically have 2 groups of cows, and I can rotate them up to the floor to feed. This gate will swing over and hit the next fence after all this is taken out, but then film any of the building of the fence. Dug the holes with a post hole digger on front mounted on the skid steer. One of my cousins was up here the day we did that. He was just looking to get away from his regular day job. I needed a little vacation, so he came up here and we put him to work. Had a good time. They're 8-foot posts, 3 foot in the ground, 5 foot above the ground. They're like 6 inches wide, 7-inch post. That'll be plenty good. Dad helped me put the fence up. This fence is I'm not sure the measurement, but it's square tubing, 6 rails. They're welded together and then painted. They're attached to the post with clips and lag screws. Where they meet up, they're like this. Some of the continuous fence, they have splices that you thread or put through there to connect them. These would bolt together. I guess the whole continuous fence thing is it really doesn't matter where the fence lines up or where the posts line up. The fence is just one big stretch. There's a couple places where they don't match at the post. This is the only trouble with this type of fence is we're going downhill, so we end up with to keep it all straight. But this is no big deal. That'll hold. This fence will. It's strong and it's easy to get over. When a cow comes after you, it'll last a really long time. Got a post pounder, post driver. A friend and I bought this together this summer. He does what I do, basically both cow-calf ranchers, cattle feeders. So we bought this post driver together. Right now, this thing is the awkwardest thing to move. So it's the easiest way to unhook it off a tractor right now is just like it is, set against a post. To try to move this thing without hooked onto a tractor is the awkwardest thing in the world. So until we figure out a better way, my one plan is to drill a hole. Our machine shed is dirt floor, so I was gonna pound a post into the dirt so we can set it inside. We'll get to that eventually. I do have a gap here. This piece is being custom made to fill in our hole. It's just a little off in its measurement. I expected that to start with. So that's on order. That'll be here shortly. A gate at the end. Replacement heifers. So yeah, that this high tensile fence will be pulled out and reused elsewhere, and then we'll put that same fence in here. You can see the posts are rotted out. These posts were never very good to start with. This fence is 18 years old, and it's had a lot of heavy traffic coming up and down it, pushing on the fences. You try to drive 100 some cows up this alleyway that are kind of smart, that they know what's coming, vaccinations, etc., that you get a little jumpy and start pushing on fences. So we're going to replace this with some strong fence. Like I said, this is bedded. It's got a rock base in it. Poor man's concrete, I guess. So anyway, that's what's been going on. The pasture corral I was in my last video. We've got that pretty much wrapped up and redone this past week. And next time I'm up there checking cows, I'll do a little video on that and show you our pasture corral. Anyway, thanks for watching. Comment if you have any questions, like if you choose. Thanks to everybody that has subscribed, keeps up to date, and anybody that hasn't and would like to subscribe. There's plenty of videos to come. We'll catch you next time. Thanks.